The samurai, one of the most respected and honored inhabitants of feudal Japan. They were cunning, highly skilled, fearless, and fought with honor and compassion. To this day, the samurai remains an icon of Japanese culture, and in 2004, the Seiko Watch Company created another, smaller icon of Japanese culture called the SBDA-001 Titanium Diver. Dubbed the samurai by a man named Katsuhisa Higuchi, who provided the first real-life photos of the titanium samurai, the name has since stuck. Seiko produced 3 different models of this watch from 2004 through 2008, adjacent to more affordable stainless steel versions. Late in 2016, Seiko announced that a limited edition rebirth of the samurai was on the horizon.
Hey guys, welcome back to Minute Watch, and today we got Ted and Uncle Jimmy, and we're going to talk about the limited edition Seiko SRB09, which I believe only 6,000 were made, and I could be wrong, but check the facts there. That's what I heard, it was 6,000. So we're going to talk about the watch, check the measurements, put it on the straps, and check the lume. That should be really excited. So let's start talking about this Seiko Samurai. Samurai?
Wait, what? They named this after a big piece of shit?
What are you talking about?
That big piece of crap used to drive. We used to take a turn at like 5 miles an hour and then crash and burst into a ball of flames, killing everybody 7 times in a row.
No. That was the Suzuki Samurai. That was a big piece of crap.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we didn't, no, this is a Seiko Samurai. It's named after the warriors of Japan's past, and no, nothing to do with Suzuki.
Well, that's good. That's good.
You know what is also really good? What's that?
The dentist. Because you have a big old black cavity on your front teeth. That's not a black cavity. I was eating seaweed, and it got all. I gotta go.
So anyway, this is, again, the SRPB09, which is part of Seiko's Prospects lineup. Kind of a reissue of the SBDA-001 Titanium Samurai, which you can see right here. And this was sold from about 2004 to 2008. And the main difference between the original Samurai and this model is that this new Samurai has a stainless steel construction, 4R35 movement over the older 7S25, different font on the bezel insert, and different hands and indices. There were also more affordable stainless steel versions at that time, which came out shortly after the original Samurai. And they had a textured dial, odd 25-minute bezel, no crown guard, and smaller hands. You can see some of them right there, some of those older models. And once again, this newer Samurai features the in-house 4R35 automatic mechanical movement, which offers hand winding as well as stop seconds. We could, I don't want to stop the second hand, but trust me, you unscrew the crown and pull it up. And there's a reason why I don't want to stop the second hands right now, which I'll show you later. So hand winding, stop seconds, employs 23 joules, has a power reserve of more than 41 hours, is accurate from -35 to +45 seconds per day. This one seems to be hovering around -1 to about +5 per day. So there's an average of +3 per day, which is damned good, really, really damn good. The bezel is a 120 click unidirectional bezel, and it feels what I described as ratchety nutty. Ratchety nutty, like kind of like a, you know, like when you're fixing your car or your, you know, some of the things you use ratchets and they have that certain clicky feel. That's what this kind of feels like, with a little bit of a nut to it, a little bit of a nutty feel. And what I mean by that is like, if you get like 2 walnuts and click them together, it makes a certain sound, and that's what this reminds me of, like a ratchety, nutty feeling. And because I am OCD, I gotta get it right back up in the center there. I'm sure many of you are like that. Comment about that in the section below, in the comments below, if you're like that. So what else? Oh yeah, you can only really grab it at the 12 and 6 o'clock mark because of the way the case is shaped. I mean, you can kind of grab it here, but you don't really have anything over here to grab it. And my back is on fire. I've been lifting, and I've been doing supersets, and my muscles are just on fire. I gotta get those gains, man. So, but yeah, you can only really grab it from the 12 to 6 o'clock mark. Oh, well, now I gotta do the nasty. Yep. Oh, right. Okay, so that's a little bit of a weird thing, but it's not that big of a deal as long as you grab it there. It's fine. The non-signed crown is screwed down, but it does have a little bit of a flare there. It's a little bit cut and tapered. So there's a shiny little ring. Really good grip on the crown. It screws down and screws out pretty good. It's maybe about an 8 out of 10 as far as how smooth it is. To get in and out goes. And because of the screw down crown and other things, it is legit ISO certified for 200 meters. It's a legit dive watch, and as long as you keep that crown screwed all the way down, you can do most water activities. The glass is Seiko's proprietary Hardlex mineral crystal, and the indices feature Seiko's Lume Bright Lume, as well as the hands. So it's going to be an interesting thing to see the Lume. And my hands are shaky, but let's just get a little bit closer here, so you can see how beautiful this watch is. It's like a kiss from a summer breeze, and don't know what that means, but anyway, the case is brushed almost entirely around. The case, the lugs, and the sides. Just a few things here, like behind the crown is polished, as well as in this tiny little recessed area is also polished. I wonder why they did that. I wonder if that's because they wanted you to try and grab it here, but I don't know. Oh, gotta do the nasty again. Okay. But it's not, it's not the greatest. It's not the greatest polishing, or should I say the greatest brushing. It's kind of a utilitarian brush. You know what I mean? It's made to be a tool watch. It's not made to be a pretty watch. As pretty as it is, it's made to be more of a tool watch, and I respect that. The lugs are drilled for ease of use. You can see there the drilled lugs, and the case kind of reminds me of Japanese head armor from the samurais. Maybe that's where they got. Maybe that's where the man got the inspiration from when he coined the original one, the samurai. Kind of does remind me of that. And I don't know, the sides of the case is kind of weird. To me, it feels like an afterthought. It's kind of like they didn't really know what else to do, so they just kind of slapped it together and made it all flat and straight. I feel like it's not quite done. Is it a deal breaker? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not a deal breaker. It's just an opinion. It's just something I notice, and you might feel completely different, but that's what I see. And what else? Case back. Let's show the case back. I'm gonna pop this sucker open and give it a little wipe. And there you go. It is a pretty standard Seiko divers case back. You get the fanfare, the air divers 200 meter. You got the Great Wave off Kanagawa in the middle, and it's all done pretty nicely. And you can see that. So you can see clearly that the the end links are solid, and the bracelet is solidly construction. The links are solid, polished on the side, brushed on the tops as well as the top of the end links. The buckle is brushed. The fold over is polished. It's done fairly well. It's just not done excellently. The bracelet isn't great. Compared to let's see, I'll bring another watch here. Compared to the Orient Ray 2, I believe the Ray 2 has a far better bracelet. It's much nicer done, but the Ray 2 is designed to also be very nice. And it is not a legit diver's watch. It's a wannabe diver's watch. But anyway, it's still really well made. It's a bit noisy. It's a bit noisy. But that's okay. It's I wish they spent a little bit more time on the bracelet. There is some polished bits in the bottom portion of the center of the links, and as you can see there. But overall, I'm not too bad. Not too bad. I'll still rock it on the bracelet because I'm in love with bracelets all over again. So I'm just gonna keep it on there. But I will change it. I will put it on a bunch of straps for later. Oh, okay. So there is a dive extension right here. And we'll just try to pop it up. There you go. There's that. There you go. There's that dive extension. And if you're not going to ever use that, it does make a... I'll show you what it does on your wrist. It's something you should be aware of. Oh, let me take off my my Citizen NY2300, which is super rare now. Like, you can't even find this on eBay. So I'm going to keep this. I'm going to hang on to that one. So I guess we're going to do a wrist shot right now. And see, there you go. So I have a 6.5-inch wrist, and it's pretty good. It's not bad. It wears very well. It'll be good for those with smaller wrists as well as those with bigger wrists. This is a fantastically designed watch. But that dive extension will make your will pop up that bracelet like a V. You can see there, it's like a big hump in the middle, and that's most likely where you're gonna get all scratched up from here. I actually made it come up to the side by putting more links on one side. I made it to a little side, but it's just a weird thing that I've noticed. Yeah, it's not bad, but look at that. Would you just look at it? It's good. It's so good. Okay, so okay, what else we got here? Let's do some strap changes, shall we? So I'm not gonna show the whole process. I'm just gonna come back with some straps. Actually, you know what? Let's do the measurements real quick because I forgot that and I gotta do that now. So found my controller. It was in the garbage. I don't know why it was in the garbage, but all right. Okay, so I don't know what this shoe cam thing is. It's kind of afraid. I'm gonna click on it one of these days, guys. I'm just warning you. It might be ridiculous. Okay, but here we go. And there we go. The measurements for the case. I got 43.1 millimeters. Lug to lug, I got 48.4 millimeters. Lug width, I got 22 millimeters. Thickness, 13.1 millimeters. So yeah, let's get on to the mega strap changes of justice. All right, here we have it on a blue strap. This is a blue Dasari Cartel, and I actually don't recommend these straps anymore because they fall apart in an annoying way. I'll show you. See the side of the strap right there? Yeah, it falls apart in a very annoying way. You should see the other one. I don't know where it is, but anyway, I'm just showing you what it looks like with a bluey strap, like a nice blue strap. So it's actually pretty nice with a blue strap. Can't really see it, but yeah, look for a nice blue strap that matches. Navy blue will kind of match the outer bezel, but some kind of really blue like this one will look sick. Okay, next strap. All right, here it is on a NATO. Doesn't quite match, but it still works. I don't really have anything that really matches this really good, but you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like on NATO. Let's put it on my wrist here. Show what it looks like. Oh, here we go. All right. It doesn't look too bad with this NATO, doesn't it? It's kind of a little rambunctious. Oh, it looks actually pretty good. I might use this. Yeah. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Yes? No? The center blue line does kind of match the dial. So, yeah. All right, next strap. All right, here it is on a black strap. And I didn't think it would be nice on a black strap, but it is. It's kind of nice. I don't know. I like it. It's weird, but I like it. Put it on my wrist here. On my tiny little wrist. And losing steam fast here, guys. It's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And there you go. It's a little bit off, but it still works. What do you guys think? It still works. It's a little off. All right, next strap. All right, here it is on a brown strap. Same ones. These are the same straps from the last video I did with the SNZF 17, but I think it looks really good on a plain brown strap. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think I like that. Yeah, super affordable strap too. This one's like 12 bucks, I think, and it seems to be holding up pretty well. Unlike those Dasari cartels, my goodness. But oh, comfortable, very comfortable, very chic. Very good, really good, really good. What do you guys think about this one? Yeah. All right, next strap. All right, we're back with the brownie or brown, kind of a burnty brown. This is a JP Leatherworks. I'll put a link to all of these in chronological order in the about section below, but I like this one really good. This one's nice. What do you guys think? I think this is really nice. Of course, you're not going to use this for wearing in water, but you know, sometimes you want to put on a nice old leather strap on your diver just to go out. But you're not going to use these in the water. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty nice. Yeah, what do you guys think? Yeah, it's comfortable. Definitely, this watch is definitely comfortable with the straps. It's still pretty comfortable with the bracelet, but with these straps, it's more comfortable. Okay, next one. All right, here we go. I've saved the breast for last. Best, save the best. Save the best for last, and this is a the blue stitch sailcloth strap from iwantastrap.com, and yes, this is the one. I think this is the one. This is the best one. All of the options I really like, but this one is just fantastic. Yes, yes, yes. Blue is beautiful. I like blue. Blue is my favorite color. Just saying, guys, if you ever want to buy me something, it's blue. I'm just kidding. But yeah, let's get to a different portion of the show. Let's check out the Lume. I'm gonna put the bracelet back on, and then let's check out the Lume. All right, guys, we're back, and just FYI, putting on the bracelet can be kind of a painus, yeah, that's why I'm just gonna keep it on the bracelet. Don't want to be doing that too much. But let's do the Lume test, shall we? And I'm gonna put it up against the Seiko Monster, and I'm gonna put it up against the Orient Ray 2, and for laughs and giggles, for shits and giggles anyway, we'll put it up against the Super Lume Dial Citizen Pro Master Lume Dial. All right, let's go change the ISO to ISO 800 to reflect what I'm seeing with my face vision, and then we're gonna turn off the lights and we're gonna do some light action. Making the light, illuminating my face with the reflection and blinding me. Retina death. Retina death. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. So, as you can see, the Citizen has a massive lume. And all the way on the left is the Samurai, the Citizen next to it, the Seiko Monster next to the Citizen, and all the way to the right we have the Orient Ray 2. So I'm holding them all with my hands, and all of them pretty good, but I think the Monster and the Samurai are better. The Citizen's hands are on par with the Monster and the Samurai. The Ray 2 just a little bit less bright than the Monster and the Samurai. Just a little bit less, not quite as good, but only by a small amount. And all these watches will be just will glow all night. Once the initial brightness wears off, all of them will just glow all night long. And yeah, so yeah, I like that. They're good. They're real good. The Samurai is really good. It's a very good Lume. The Monster is very good Lume, and that Ray 2 is kind of suffering. Like my tomato plants right now, I let them suffer. So yeah, that's the quick Lume tests, and I'm gonna get these out of here, and we're gonna get this off the sofa pillow, the watch pillow, put the tablet of justice back there. what else can we talk about? This is a long video, guys. I just wanted to make sure all bases were covered. And in conclusion, well, I freaking love it. It wears well on my small wrist, looks fantastic, feels nice, and is already a new icon. I imagine this will be a watch that will appreciate in value, not by much, but we'll see. And rumor has it there will be other colorways available in the near future, but really, this blue one is the one for me. This is the one. And if you're thinking of getting it, do it. Do it now, because it's a limited edition. And that's my review. Thanks for watching.